going on, ladies and gentlemen? Christian Hanna Horror here. This may be the last video of 2018, so if it is, it's been a fantastic year. You guys have gotten me to over 6,000 subscribers, and I love each and every single one of you. And one thing I like about my channel is I try to keep it as real with you guys as possible, and just be me in front of the camera. That's really what I strive to do. Sometimes I don't always do it. Maybe I'm a little too professional every now and again. But for the most part, I try to step back and say, Christian, just be real with the people. And I'm going to try to do that now. So this is going to be, I asked you guys what you wanted to see, and you guys said, retro media, we love the Laserdisc. So this is going to be the top 10-ish, maybe it's 10, I don't know. It may be 10, it may not be 10. These are going to be the movies I watched the most on Laserdisc this year. And this is actually going to be interesting because it's different from... you know, my heavy rotation movies that were more so about DVD and Blu-ray. This is Laserdisc, which is kind of a little bit different. So let's get started. The first movie is going to be John Carpenter's Body Bags. What I love about Body Bags is this is the perfect Laserdisc type movie to watch for like a fun little TV type movie. I love it. The clips with John Carpenter are the best thing about this because John's actually like having fun in it. He's laughing, his little segments like with the Crypt Keeper type stuff. It's great. My favorite is the one with the guy who wants the hair and then it turns into those little monsters. That's my favorite story. The one with Mark Hamill at the end is very good too. But honestly, I take that back. You know what? The opening one at the gas station was really good. Plus, that was Lizzie McGuire's dad. So that's interesting. But yeah, Body Bags, guys. If you haven't checked it out, Scream Factory did put this out. But look at the cover on the Laserdisc. Isn't that fantastic? So yeah, that's Body Bags. The next movie that I watched a lot on Laserdisc, I think 3 times this year, is a really cool movie called Cape Fear. You know, Cape Fear is probably my favorite De Niro movie. Or, you know, it really is a good, scary horror movie, period. This is a thriller. De Niro does a killer job in this. I mean, he was pretty frightening and scary because he's covered in tats in the movie and he's just vengeful and he's almost like Freddy. Like, he is almost like Freddy Krueger in this. He manipulates, he goes through the kid to get to the dad who was the lawyer. It's creepy. It's creepy now when I think about it. He really was like Freddy Krueger in this movie. Just creepy because the dad got him in trouble. But like Freddy, he went through the kids to punish them. So, wow, that is crazy. Cape Fear is awesome. If for some reason you guys have not seen Cape Fear, it is a horror movie for all intents and purposes, starring Robert De Niro, and he is the villain. So, Cape Fear, can't emphasize enough. Another one, you guys know I love Evil Dead. I love Army of Darkness, but I try to give Evil Dead 2 its credit as much as possible. One really... Okay, you guys want to know why I like Laserdisc? Here we go. Check this out. First off, another reason... Look at the art on the back of that. But if Sam Hatch is watching this, he's going to be like, oh, I know what Christian's about to do. I know what Christian's about to do. The disc is blood red. Look at that. It's blood red. So, yeah. That's why. Alright, so the next Laserdisc I watched a lot this year, probably 5 times, like, throughout the year, I can remember. That is Day of the Dead. You know, Day of the Dead is one of the greatest horror movies. It's my favorite of the Dead series that, you know, Romero did. Day of the Dead is just the seminal of the Dead movies. I know Dawn of the Dead is what a lot of people say is the best, and that's perfectly fine. But for me, Day of the Dead is #1, without a doubt, #1. So, yeah, guys, Day of the Dead. I love it. Yes, I love it. The next one is, you guys know I'm a big Jason Takes Manhattan fan, and I love this Japanese Laserdisc because there's something so retro about it, especially seeing the font, the captions at the bottom in Japanese, and I don't know, I just love it. I love pulling this thing out just so I can look at all that. Look at that, guys. It's gorgeous. I gotta get the glare out of there. It's gorgeous. So, Jason Takes Manhattan, Japanese Laserdisc. Okay, the next one is dedicated to the one I love. Yeah, hopefully some of you get the reference on that. House Laserdisc. Sometimes, okay, I need y'all to tell me in the comment section below if you agree with this. Sometimes better picture quality does not make the movie better. You guys understand what I'm saying? Sometimes just, 4King something of a classic horror movie is not necessarily going to make it better. Sometimes you got to get that. The word to describe Laserdiscs like this is cinematic. Like, I feel like I'm in the theater watching this, the way it's displayed and the way it shows up on screen. And House is great. Another one that I watch a lot this year, guys, My Bloody Valentine. Now, I do want to give a call to arms and say, Scream Factory, why do you not have your hands on this? I do have a DVD that was released that has the uncut footage, but I need a Blu-ray of it. I want it Blu-ray. I want it all redone. I want it to look great. But I still like watching the Laserdisc. It's not uncut, but I love it. My Bloody Valentine is one of the best, this was like there was the post-Halloween era, and then there was the post-Scream era. As far as which rip-off era was better, I do think the post-Halloween era was better because of a movie like this. This is kind of like the urban legend to me, like the best of the post-Halloween era. So, yeah, I love My Bloody Valentine. Another movie that's very controversial, but that's the Psycho remake. Call me crazy, guys. I really enjoy the Psycho remake. I don't know what it is. I think Vince Vaughn did a good job. Now, he's no Anthony Hopkins, or or Anthony Perkins, excuse me. He's no Anthony Perkins at all, but I really like the Psycho remake. It's good to me. It's pretty good. Okay, another one I did watch a lot this year is Reanimate Er. This is the 10th anniversary letterbox edition from Elite Entertainment. This is just perfect video quality. It's perfect. It's very cinematic. It just looks great. It feels great. And Reanimate Er, it's one of the greatest movies of all time. Fight me. Okay, Return of the Living Dead 2. When Scream Factory is like, oh, we're putting the original audio, we're putting the original soundtrack back in here. This has the original. So, I mean, if you have the old school VHS and, this Laserdisc, then yeah. But when that DVD came out from Warner Brothers that released it, it had like a new soundtrack, which I still like, by the way. But yeah, I still watch my Return of the Living Dead 2 Laserdisc because the transfer is really good. Another movie I don't see enough people talking about is Tales from the Darkside. Where is my Scream Factory on that? Or Arrow Video? Somebody get your hands on that because Tales from the Darkside is great. I love Tales from the Darkside. Watch this a lot, and it's the only way I own it. I don't own a DVD of this, so I watch this on Laserdisc more whenever I feel like, if I want to watch this movie, I have to watch it on Laserdisc. So, and the last movie that I watch the most on Laserdisc, I Need Therapy, guys. Somebody please guess the movie, because I talk about it. Here we go. That's right, Return of the Living Dead. I just love it, and I only own it on Japan Laserdisc, which is fine because it's beautiful. So, that's it, guys. Battalion, Dan O'Bannon, Return of the Living Dead. Love it. Yeah, so those are the Laserdiscs I watched more times than not. Another runner-up would be Blair Witch Project because I have that, and it was one of the last. I don't think it was the last Laserdisc ever made, but it was getting close to one of the last ever made because Laserdisc was dying a quick death. So you guys let me know which one of those were your favorites. Those are like I said, the most watched Laserdiscs I've watched this year. So, yeah, this is Christian Hanna Horror. Please drop a comment. Let me know which one you guys liked. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.